Good morning, beloveds. It is April 7th. Our title is Business. And every time I say business, all I can hear is Sam Eagle from the Muppets during when he was playing the headmaster at the school in Muppets Christmas Carol. Business. It is the American way. It is the British way. So, and I went ahead and looked this early, and this is William Miller is going to be who our author is today. So, let's see what April 7th business is about. The first quote is, "The Lord shall guide thee continually and satisfy thy soul in drought and make fat thy bones." That is Isaiah 58:11. And then our quote from the Science of Mind is, "Suppose one wishes more activity in their business, more success. Make a mental picture of it all. We are dealing with intelligence." And that is the Science of Mind, page 300. All right. I do not believe any of us attains leadership until we come to understand how to serve. All right. Sorry, distracted by the elder statesman here. I'm sitting in his spot and he's not happy. Okay. I'm going to start that line again. Okay, I do not believe any of us attain leadership until we come to understand how to serve. And to that ability, often gained through the overcoming of pride, we must add originality. Every leader in business or commerce has had some idea which is different or unique, some special divine expression which he or she has allowed to shine through. To be different, to be unique, is truly an expression of divine originality available to all. To mimic another without lending a bit of personally created originality to the activity is to court failure. There can never be failure where one allows infinite wisdom to teach and guide, direct and choose. There can never be failure where there is one true sincerity of purpose and a complete reliance upon the senior partner, God. All right. My business is an activity of God expressed through me. In faith, I now call upon my senior partner for guidance and right action in all my affairs and activities. Whatever my business needs at this moment, Divine Mind awaits my consultation and inquiry. Right now, all the knowledge, vocabulary, ideas, and courage for success and abundance is available to me from the storehouse of the universal mind. And that is William Miller. Okay. It's short and it's pointed. It's specifically about business. One of the exercises that Jesse recommends is that when you're starting a business and you do visualization for the business, what he says is he says, go ahead and visualize starting the business. Visualize all of the things that you need, the building and the shelves and the stock and the people and the grand opening. But follow that up by visualizing 5 years down the road. Visualizing your business as having been successful for 5 years. Visualize, what it would look like to be 5 years into it. Don't start with don't stop there. Like, go ahead and use the visualization into the future, and see, and you're activating that creative idea. The other thing that struck me in here is, I believe it's Oscar Wilde. The quote, it's like, don't try to be anybody else. They're already taken. Be yourself, because everybody else is already taken. Maybe that's it. Be yourself, because everybody else is already taken. And that's what William said in here. It's like, mimic. Yes. Okay, that's fine, but bring something new and creative to it. We are individuals. We are these wonderful, creative, no two snowflakes are alike, no two people. Even when you look at twins are not identical twins are not identical. They have slight variations. So you got to bring, even if you're going to take on some of the characteristics of, your heroes, you got to bring yourself to it. You've got to bring that, because the purpose of you being here is to be an individual, to be who you are. So yes, feel free to, mimic characteristics, to use those characteristics of people but bring your own twist to it. Sometimes the mentors that we're attracted to, the people that we want to mimic, we're attracted to them because we already have similar characteristics to it. But you don't want to be straight up them. I think one of the things that attracted me to Reverend Jesse, well, it's because he reminded me of George Carlin. But he and I have similar styles. We have similar styles. And so, and it's clear when I was in school that we have similar styles. And I picked up, and here's where I'm going to use air quotes, some of his bad habits. Because I'd be in school and I would do something and I would do it the way he did it, or I would say it the way he did it. And they would go, yeah, no. And I'd be like, watch me. So yes, I can I'll play by your rules and I will do it the way you want. But once I'm out from under your rules, then I'm going to do it the way I'm going to do it. But even there, he and I are different enough. We're different enough. We're not the same people, but we're similar. So
surprise.
There is, I'm bringing my own twist to a similar style. All right. So that is business. I haven't gotten my notebook yet because I'm going to put the book in a notebook. And I just haven't had the opportunity yet. I'm afraid I'm going to have to go to an office supply store and there's not one convenient. I'm going to have to go out of my way. But it is what it is. Okay, so the Lord shall guide thee continually and satisfy thy soul in drought and make fat thy bones. I don't even know what to do with that. That is Isaiah. Isaiah is one of the exile prophets. I commend Isaiah to you because Isaiah is interesting, as is Ezekiel. They're also very long. But this is 58:11. What I always suggest is if a quote doesn't make sense to you, go read a few lines before, a few lines after. Best advice I ever got from Reverend Norm.
Surprise.
And I forgot to turn off my thing. So that was my brother texting me. Suppose one wishes more activity in their business, more success. Make a mental picture of it all. We are dealing with intelligence. And that's from the Science of Mind 300, which is why I mentioned that exercise that Jesse recommends when you're starting a new work. Don't just visualize starting. Visualize it 5 years into the future. Visualize it successful. Visualize it growing. Amazing. So, I do like this line. I do not believe any of us attain leadership until we come to understand how to serve. Because the best leaders are servants. The best leaders remember that they are there to build up the people that they are leading. They are there to guide and to support and to help the people that they are leading be the best that they can be. That's my definition of leadership. The other thing I've told several of the managers that I have trained at my mortgage paying job, as I like to call it, is one of my goals is I will never ask somebody to do something I won't do myself. So, because I understand, it's like, if I'm not willing to do it, why should I ask you to do it? That's just, yeah. Okay. And to that ability, often gained through overcoming of pride, meaning ego, we must add originality. Each leader in business or commerce has had some idea which is different or unique, some special divine expression which he or she has allowed to shine through. What makes us different? What makes us, we're expressions. We're not clones. We're expressions. Ooh, warm. To mimic another without lending a bit of personality created, wait, to mimic another without lending a bit of personally created originality to the activity is to court failure, which is why I quoted you. I believe it's Oscar Wilde. Be yourself, because everybody else is taken. It doesn't mean that you can't take on characteristics that you admire in others, but what it means is bring yourself to. Bring yourself to. There can never be failure when one allows infinite wisdom to teach and guide, direct and choose. So when we are in business, it doesn't hurt to do treatment. Get up, do your spiritual practice, then go do your business. You might have, a life-altering, blinding insight one morning when you're doing your spiritual practice. Or you might get little hints every day. There can never be failure where there is true sincerity of purpose and a complete reliance upon the senior partner, God, the senior partner. That's just cool. All right. So my business is an activity of God expressed through me. In faith, I now call upon my senior partner for guidance and right action in all my affairs and activity. Whatever my business needs at this moment, divine mind awaits my consultation and inquiry. Every answer possible already exists in the divine mind. It is up to us to be willing to access it and accept it. And how do we do that? Spiritual practice. Right now, all of the knowledge, vocabulary, ideas, and courage for success and abundance is available to me from the storehouse of the universal mind. But it is up to me to go and say, I am willing and accepting. Let me have the knowledge. Okay? So, I'm assuming that, the whole book looks like it's set up this way. So in this one, because it's based on daily guides from the Science of Mind. And I'm going to show it to you really quick. So what you're looking at is you got quotes, you got a little bit of a conversation here, and then you've got the treatment down here. And then at the bottom of the treatment is the initials of the person. So like today, I know it's William Miller. So the mission today, should you choose to accept it, and I like the little treatment. Because it's a very specific example of whatever it is that they're talking about today. And so it's like, it gives you an idea of how to structure it. Fantastic, right? Okay. The mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to find our true sincerity of purpose and accept our reliance on our senior partner. Our senior partner of God, because God wants us to succeed. God wants us to be happy. God wants us to be harmonious. God wants all of those things for us. So let's rely on that senior partner, because that senior partner knows how to serve. And instilled in each and every one of us the true purpose. It's just up to us to figure it out. And our true purpose is to live life, and I would say to enjoy life. Yep. Okay. So that is the mission. The mission today. True purpose. Live life. Enjoy life. That is it. Be yourself. And then the other thing, as always, I do suggest to do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself. It is a spiritual practice, but the point of the spiritual practice is to create a habit, a default setting, a first response. So that no matter what happens, when, where, whatever, you can have a loving, kind, and compassionate response with yourself. You deserve it because you are a beloved child of God. But also, if you can do it for yourself, you can do it for anybody. Doing it for people that we love is easy. Doing it for people that we don't know is pretty easy. Doing it for people that we do know that we rub up against occasionally, that can be a challenge. Doing it for ourselves, because frequently we hold ourselves to the highest standard. And we are not kind with ourselves, and we are not compassionate with ourselves, and we are not loving with ourselves. And we can be. I'm not going to shut on you. We can be. We deserve our own love, our own kindness, and our own compassion. So that's why I remind you every day. That is why I remind you every day, because it is so important. It is so important. And if we want to change the world, the place that we start is ourselves. Yep. Honest to God. It's the only way to change the world. Okay. And with that, I'm going to the usual spiel. Please do something to engage your mind and your body today, whatever that looks like for you. Please go get that face full of sun first thing in the morning. Not a cloud in the sky today. It is gorgeous out there. It dropped back into the 50s. I know this is the last gasp before summer. Dropped back into the 50s. It's sunny. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. I loved it. Got that walk in. So I got my face full of sun and engaged my mind and my body. I killed, got two tasks out of the way in one. And drink plenty of water. Open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around us. And the cool thing about it is when we open the windows of those souls, we are inviting in that senior partner. That senior partner who wants us to succeed beyond our wildest dreams. Always. Because we may have wild dreams, but all dreams are possible in God. Especially the wild ones. All right. There's all kinds of things going on. The 30-day mental diet book study is going to end today, but there are 2 other book studies that are almost always going on. I have no idea what books they're on. So, oh no, the Living in the Science Mind, I believe, is still going on. I don't know what book the Monday night one is on, but you can email info@creativelife.org and they will tell you. I believe they're doing Francis Scoville Shin on Mondays, but email info@creativelife.org. Get on that constant contact. That will tell you what's going on when I don't know, what book studies, what classes are coming up, that kind of stuff. It will always know, especially when I don't. All right. I am going to move into the process of my day. And so I'm going to suggest that you have a great day, an amazing day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, an enchanting day, a magical day, a sunny day. A blast of spring day, a kind day, a compassionate day, a loving day, a good day. If that is too much pressure, simply have a day, because you are enough just as you are. As I have said, and will continue to remind you, you are a beloved child of God, in whom God is well pleased, always and forever. All right, state of grace. Doesn't have to be earned, can't be lost. It is what it is. So, yep. All right. That's it. Catch us on the social medias if you need us. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark. I am the running Rev Ryan, and the latest phone update added TikTok to my phone. So God help us, I might go there. Ugh. Just one more social media for me to learn, right? Yeah. Okay. I am Gen X to the bone. I am caught between I grump about technology, but I take to it like a duck. So, yeah, I'll figure it out. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. I've got other things to do, and so do you. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved. Know that Reverend David will be on around 5 p.m. with you. Know that I will be back with you around 9 a.m. tomorrow. So, until next time, know that you are loved, and I will see you the next time.